Exploring Feng Shui. Hidden. The Chinese character for hidden can be pronounced Kang or Zhang. True Feng Shui masters know that Zhang is also related to burial. Why are Buddhist scriptures called Da Zhang Jing and Taoist scriptures called Dao Zhang? How many secrets are hidden behind this word Kang? Modern medicine has discovered that the human brain is only utilized about 5%, and even great minds like Einstein only used about 10%. The other 90% of the brain is usually in a dormant state, hiding many secrets unknown to us. The human body science that emerged in the 1980s discovered and recognized at least 6 potential abilities of humans. The ancient hypnosis technique can activate a part of the dormant brain, allowing some people to see their childhood memories or experiences from past lives during hypnosis. The brain is like a storage cabinet, with each layer separated by a partition called forgetfulness. People's experiences and memories from lifetime to lifetime are deposited and sealed in these layers of cabinets. The true self of a person is thus covered by layer upon layer of dust. If each of us could develop the wisdom hidden in our brain or body, that is, unlock what's hidden, and see the true records of history that have been hidden away, what would the world be like? There is a Chinese proverb that says, if the king of hell orders you to die at 3 a.m., you won't be able to live until 5 a.m. This means that everyone has a predetermined lifespan and a predetermined way of passing away that is determined by fate. When a certain stage of life is destined to end, burying it is like hiding everything related to that life or thing, preserving it as a memory of history. We have noticed a phenomenon that as a life comes to an end and is buried, its image is preserved in a deep space corresponding to the burial site, like a sculpture hidden in that deep space. This sculpture is somewhat similar to the terracotta warriors and horses in the mausoleum of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. If you have the ability to awaken one of these terracotta warriors, you can roughly understand everything about that life's experiences. It's both good and bad what they did each day and all their life experiences. We know that in many different spaces, there is a you who is born and dies at the same time and does roughly the same things. The Tao school also teaches that humans have a physical body as well as a spirit, a primordial spirit, and various other forms of life. This means that the composition of life is quite complex. From a certain perspective, a truly capable Feng Shui master, one with strong abilities and great energy, can awaken the terracotta warrior. Modern science has found that people with supernormal capability have strong energy and radioactivity in their bodies. Unlike high-energy physics known to people, these energies and radioactivity can be controlled by the individual's will. These energies themselves have vitality or life factors in them, so they can help people heal diseases. We can imagine that if gods are Qigong masters at a higher level of spiritual development with greater energy, they might be able to create living bodies from materials by infusing them with these energies. Strong individuals can apply their powerful energy to the terracotta warrior, transforming it into a living entity. It's like adding gasoline to a car, which makes it alive and able to move. Every person has a main Yuan Shen, which is the subject of life and governs everything in life, including history. Therefore, people who practice cultivation can also know about the universe, time and space, and some events in history by observing their own bodies. So the ability to foreknow events 1,000 years ahead or 500 years later is not superstition, but something that can actually be achieved. Kang is also Zhang. Zhang refers to the internal organs, and Kang means hidden within. Traditional Chinese medicine talks about the 5 Zhang organs and 6 Fu organs, and even each of these organs has its own spiritual aspect. As we have previously mentioned, there is a correspondence between the human body and the earth. Some people may say, is this just your speculation and inference, or is there any real basis for it? Actually, some of the discoveries made by modern researchers can also coincidentally prove this point. For example, some people carefully examine the maps of the continents and human organs and then make comparisons. They find that not only do the shapes of Antarctica and the human brain resemble each other, but their structures are also very similar. West Antarctica corresponds to the cerebrum, East Antarctica to the cerebellum, and the peninsula extending from East Antarctica to South America is the brainstem. Next are the 5 viscera. Australia corresponds to the heart, Africa, and South America. To the lungs, the Eurasian continent to the liver, the subcontinent of South Asia to the gallbladder under the liver, and the Ural Mountains to the ligaments that divide the left and right lobes of the liver and fix its position. The main part of North America corresponds to the spleen, and Greenland corresponds to the kidney. Apart from the fact that the position of the liver on the Eurasian continent is opposite to that in the human body, the position of all continents on Earth corresponds to the position of the internal organs in the human body. Isn't this coincidence a very obvious hint?